Good afternoon from the historic resort city of Lapu-Lapu in Cebu. This is the third leg of the Asian tournament. And we welcome you all here inside the Hoops Dome. And our games today, Long Lions will take on the Arctic Flow Cool Waters. Second game will be at 3 p.m. It's the Aces versus the Guangdong team. And at 5 p.m., the Black Bears of Macau will take on the Lawan Harvesters. Our main game, Arctic Flow will play again versus the Aces again. Hello, everybody. My name is Sandy Grum, alongside the award-winning sports columnist and international broadcaster, Mr. Bill Velasco. And our courtside reporter will be Andrea Veloso. My name is Sandy Grumo, and the Long Lions, Bill, had their best start in the Asian tournament in China, but lost in the semis and in the battle for third place.
Yes, this is a team that we've been saying since last year that they are scary good. You know, they have size, speed, and shooting, and it's just a matter of them maturing and coming together.
On the other side of the floor, we have the new team here in the Asian tournament, the Arctic Flow Cool Masters. They have Tosh Cisse as their world import, AJ Vitog, who's been here in the TAT for 2 seasons already. They have Francis Camacho, a big-time scorer for the team.
Yeah, and we have to see how far this team can go. They only have 9 players listed, and this is going to be our first look, which could work for them or against them. It could be something they could sneak up on the Long Lions with.
We'll turn you over now to Andrea Veloso. What's the latest there, Andrea?
Hi, Sandy and Bill. We're now down for another week of competitive basketball. And for the Long Lions, after that 4-2 run in the Chengdu leg, they're ready to bring the momentum back here in Cebu leg with more energy. Leading the charge this time for them is Coach Kevin Connolly, who's very thrilled to be back on the sidelines. Plus, with that combined recruit, Bryce Dennis joining the team, the Lions are looking forward for a competitive run here in this leg. Meanwhile, we have newcomers here in TAD, the Cool Masters, headed by Coach Jolas De Leon, who said that they just started preparing a month ago. But the real challenge here for them is they will be playing with only 9 players. But for Coach, nothing is impossible with, of course, effort and hustle. With that, I will now turn you over to our venue announcer, Gio. Gio, let's go.
Our opening game is between the Guangzhou Lions and Arctic Flow Cool Masters. Now let us meet the starters from both teams. First, for the Guangzhou Lions. Starting number 7, Tennis. Under guard number 23, and forward number 14, under forward number 13, and center number 13, and controlling Lions is Stanley Holding. And now let us meet the starters for the Arctic Flow Masters. One guard number 88, and forward number 20, Francis Camacho. Also forward number 16, Kendrick Dakpil. And at center number 34, Tosh Cisse. The head coach of the Arctic Flow Monsters is Cholas Helion.
The starters for the Flowmasters: AJ Vito, Jeremy Cruz, Tosh Cisse, Francis Camacho, and Jerica Nakpil.
And you can expect this to be a very fast-paced game, especially for the Long Lions. Winky Liu has earned his right to be in the starting lineup already. He was a backup last year. So it's going to be very interesting how he anchors them on defense and gets the fast break going.
The officials, by the way, Dominador Obina, Alex Yanez, and Arnold Salada from Cebu. All right, we are set to go here inside the Hoops Dome in the city of Lapu-Lapu, the historic resort city of Lapu-Lapu, the third leg of the Asian tournament. As I mentioned earlier, the Long Lions in the China leg won their first 4 games, but lost in the semis and in the battle for third place.
Well, let's see if the other teams have somewhat figured them out.
Tosh Cisse playing now for the Arctic Flow. He played for the Aces when we were in China. Bryce Dennis with the left-handed layup. He is a product of our TAT Combine in Atlanta.
Yes.
We are just underway here in Cebu. 3 doesn't fall in for Nakpil, a colon cancer survivor.
And you know, it's going to be interesting if they keep on shooting from the outside to test how far the defense of the Long Lions will go.
Zhou scoring from long distance. As we all know, the Long Lions, they are very good from the three-point territory.
Absolutely, and they're conscienceless when they take the shot from the outside.
AJ Vitag firing away and will not score from long distance. They are 0 of 2. Guangzhou Chen, their #1 scorer, will not score.
Good positioning there by Tosh Cisse. Let's see what kind of plays the Flow Masters can generate here.
Francis Camacho with a spin, and he hits it.
That's
nice
going to be
move by Francis.
That's going to be a tough matchup for Bryce Dennis because he's big. He has a nice fall away that's pretty hard to stop.
And he's been a veteran. He's a veteran player for the team.
Oh yeah, he's played everywhere.
3-second violation will be called against the Guangzhou Long Lions, and Winky Liu stayed too long inside the shaded lane, just like a security guard in the mall.
Oh yeah. Ma'am, sir, how are you?
8.5 remaining in the first quarter. Again, we are here inside the Hoops Dome in the city of Lapu-Lapu in Cebu. This is the first visit of the Asian tournament here in Cebu, as Tosh will fire. He is 29 years old.
Let's see how quickly the Lions can score. Almost, but not quite.
AJ Vito. A bad defense there by Bryce Dennis.
Yes, he let him blow past.
Tosh inside will score for 2.
And look, Winky Liu is all alone at the other end of the floor.
Winky with his first slam. Winky Liu with his first slam dunk. That will be one for the highlight reel.
Absolutely. Tosh Cisse will want to get him back for that, but he loses it. They're really continuously setting up the outside shooters and seeing how deep the well goes.
Zhou, he is fouled by AJ Vitog. He will go to the free throw line because he is in the active shooting.
Well, Vitog was trying to force him out, but he was still within scoring range. Beautiful, beautiful dunk there by Winky Liu. That really goes to show how far Chinese basketball has really improved. The big men are now mobile. They can shoot well from the outside. They've caught up with the rest of the world.
In Zhu, a major factor here for the Long Lions, he is young. And also, he averaged in double figures when we were in China.
What I'm most impressed about by the Long Lions is how mature and how well coordinated the guards are.
EJ is momentarily open, will not take the shot.
Now they have to
Nakpil.
reset.
Nice screen by Tosh. That's a three-pointer. Bautista from downtown.
Oh, he'd been begging for the ball, so they
Yeah.
finally got it to him.
3 minutes gone. Guangzhou Chen.
Now you see,
Guangzhou Chen usually starts slow.
yes. But once they start running, oh boy, you're in trouble.
But he is their number one scorer. Bryce Dennis misfires on the three attempt. Tosh getting the rebound.
Dennis still has to really find his role on this team. But let's see, he's got a great opportunity here. There's some mismatches in the paint.
Taken away by Bryce. Here we go, Bryce. Dennis will score on the layup.
See, at the end of the day, you don't want to have the miscommunication that results in a fast break, because once the Long Lions start going, they will be relentless.
Yeah.
What Arctic is trying to do is set up Camacho, because the Long Lions switch against him.
Tosh with a soft touch inside,
Nice
draws the
roll.
foul. And one, and now we'll turn you over to Andrea Veloso. Andrea.
For Bryce Dennis of Lung Lions, his leg brings a new challenge, shifting from playing with experienced teammates in Chengdu to now leading a younger squad. While the dynamic is different, he's sticking to the same mindset: lead with energy, lead with encouragement. He and Coach Kevin acknowledge the language barrier, but Bryce believes his positivity, good body language, and attitude will bridge the gap and connect him with the team. Let's see how he will adjust with this young squad. Back to you guys.
Well, he's a veteran player. Bryce.
And now he's handling the ball. That might be
Dangerous.
better for him, and dangerous also, because you don't know whether he's going to attack or give up the ball.
Bautista misfires on the three. Winky getting the rebound. In Zuzu. Into the corner we go. The extra pass. Bryce. Inside to Guangzhou Chen, who is still scoreless. Good strip there by Tosh. Francis Camacho with a layup and scores. He now has 5 points.
Yes, he's a big man who can run, and he's matched up against a smaller player, so clear advantage for the Flow Masters.
Nakpil able to get to it. EJ for three.
Oh, he was really distracted there.
Bryce Dennis pushing it down, and he stops. Guangzhou Chen. This time he will score after missing two straight from the field.
Oh, more bad news now for Arctic.
And that's Nakpil scoring. Long two-pointer, a colon cancer survivor, and along throughout his journey, it was L.A. Tenori who helped him.
Yes, LA himself, a cancer survivor.
Yeah. Guangzhou Chen, as I mentioned earlier, usually starts slow. Now he has 5 points after missing two straight from the field. Good cut by Guangzhou Chen.
Yes. A lot of versatility on this Long Line squad. And, they normally sub earlier, but now they're letting the players play together longer.
Right back, timeout here in LAPU-LAPU. Lions ahead by 2 points, 16, 46% from taken away by Bryce Dennis.
Took his lunch money.
Oh, awkward looking shot there by
Yes.
Bryce and rebounded by Tosh Cisse.
He was in a hurry. Cisse shouldn't be dribbling the ball. And they lose it.
Sun scoring 18-14, 4-point lead for the Guangzhou Long Lions.
The Long Lions haven't really been able to get momentum yet. They're still trying to address the problem inside the paint. Blocked.
Nice move by Wang downstairs.
Had his eye on the ball, so when it was deflected, he knew where it was going to land.
The Arctic Flow, they still have an import that is not here, but he's in the hotel already.
Yes.
Just arrived earlier.
Oh, okay.
Number 2 on Francis Camacho.
And Arctic Flow is not flowing at this point. They're doing a lot of one-on-one or taking the first available shot, even without the rebounder set up.
3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Inside to Guangzhou Chen. Ball deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Long Lions.
Good idea, but also good reaction by Arctic Flow. They clamped down on the low post.
13 seconds on the shot clock.
With Winky Liu now on the bench, perhaps things are going to be a little more even
Tosh,
for Arctic.
touch it last.
Again, that's what you're saying. They take the first available shot, and
Yeah.
the rest of the team isn't there yet.
Well, the Long Lions in leg number 1 in Pasay, they shot 39%. But look at the surge of the improvement in
Yes.
leg number 2, 46% from the field and 37% from long distance. And their bench averaged 35 points during the China leg as Bryce Dennis will score from the outside.
More patience at that time by the Long Lions. He used the screen properly and was fully open, squared up for the shot, and scored.
Three-pointer is good for Cruz. 2 minutes and 20 to go. Bryce Dennis. Wang Chi Chen. Inside we go. Zhu with a reverse.
Beautiful pass. And Cisse was a little confused there who he would guard.
I like the ball movement of the Long Lions. They've been together since last year. As Bautista will score again from
Yes.
long distance.
He's just been camping out on the outside waiting for the ball. Good reach in. Uh-oh.
Oh, it was supposed to be a 2-on-1 situation. Zhu. 3. No. Dennis. Wang Chi Chen asking for the ball, and Dennis will score from downtown.
They're up by 7. Minute and a half left in the quarter. So, again, some progress for the Lions.
Tosh is pushed away by Guangzhou Chen. That'll be his first personal. Twice in the China leg, he was fouled out of the game. As we take a look at this 3 by Bryce Dennis. Coach Kevin Connolly calling the shots for the Guangzhou Long Lions. Used to coach the Macau Black Bears. Now
Yes.
he's with the Long Lions.
Oh, he's a veteran international coach.
Yep. Oh, inside pass is taken away by the Long Lions. Sun.
Bad pass.
He was sandwiched inside and adjusted his shot in midair. Foul is called against AJ Vitog.
Now, this is another area where Arctic has to be careful. They only have 9 players. Now they're in the penalty. Even if it's just a minute plus left, you want to save the fouls for the
Yep.
fourth quarter when it counts.
True. Sun scoring at the free throw line.
I think Kevin Connolly is a good fit for this Long Lions team because he's soft-spoken, he's patient. Sometimes that's what young people need.
New player on the floor for the Long Lions. Tang. His first appearance here in the Asian tournament. Tosh, he averaged 8.6 points here in the Asian tournament.
I don't see why he's dribbling into the paint. He should just post up and use his heft.
That's a travel against the Long Lions. Tang.
You know, on paper, Arctic has the tools
Yep.
to hang with the Long Lions. They're
with
just
this-
not executing properly.
Yeah, Visoyo is a scorer.
Yeah.
AJ with the fake, Sun sticking it to him, and he is fouled by Sun.
Oh, he did a great job of fishing for the foul. He got away with a little push, though.
AJ Vito will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. This will be his first visit to the line.
That's how well the Lions have, you know, kept themselves out of foul trouble.
29-20 is our score. The next game will be the Aces and Guangdong, team from China. And rebounded by Liu. Also, that's Chi. I'm sorry, Chi.
Yes.
Number 12. Nakpil
Oh, he had nowhere to go that
Yep.
time.
changed his mind.
Great
Nice move by
dribble.
Sun.
Great dribble.
Nakpil missing.
A lot of-
AJ Vito gets fouled.
A lot of impatience on the part of Arctic, but they're lucky because they're getting the breaks. You know, they're getting offensive boards.
31-21 is our score. Both teams at 14 fouls. And again, AJ Vito will visit the stripe. He's second here in the game.
Last shot time for the Lions.
There goes 2 out of 2. 5 seconds remaining. Sun. Into the corner we go for 3. Got it!
Great gather there. You know, the pass was a little off, but he still scored it.
Wang scoring for the first time to end the first period. 34-23. Nice pass by Sun. Wide open corner for the Guangzhou Long Lions. We'll be right back with the second period.
Hawak ko ang laro.
To help get good gut health, Yakult!
Tulang protection yan! Only Yakult has 8 billion live LCS in every bottle that may reach the intestines alive. LCS is scientifically proven to help balance out bacteria, help improve digestion, and help boost immunity. Panalo ka dyan!
And the Asian Tournament would like to thank the following sponsors. The Asian Tournament is presented to you by Daily Fantasy and by Yakult. Yakult every day, okay. In Lapu-Lapu City, the Lapu-Lapu leg is powered by Windsor.
Now, the Long Lions with a little bit of momentum, they're up by 11. Arctic has to be really careful, but you know, they're not really positioning their big men inside. They're just taking pot shots at the basket. Not much coordination. Another long one, and meanwhile, easy three-pointer for the Long Lions. And Winky Liu is back on the floor.
In the first quarter, we had 9 lead changes and 1 deadlock. But it was a different story in the last 3 minutes of the first
Yes.
quarter. There's the attack. Alex Diso able to get to it.
They should
AJ.
post up Cisse.
Misfires on the three.
They're just surrendering the inside so far.
Sun pushing and scoring.
Wow, with the left hand.
If we will take a look at the fast break points of the Long Lions, 8 points already here in the first half.
That's what we were talking about. This is a team that likes to run. They like to make life easy for themselves.
And Disoya not able to score, and the Long Lions able to score 14 points inside the shaded lane.
Well,
Wee Kiel Yu with the screen. Wang Chi Chen is open for three.
Yeah, the defender disappeared behind Wee Kiel Yu.
And the bench of the Long Lions scored 7 points in the first period.
The problem is nobody wants to rebound for Arctic. It's basically Cisse, and he's trying to play small forward.
Three.
Uh-oh.
Shots not falling in for Arctic.
They can use more of the shot clock and also throw the Lions off their rhythm a bit.
Arctic Flow shooting only 3 out of 10 now from long distance. Nakpil scoring over Guangxi Chen.
That might be something to build on. They have the players who can attack the basket.
The Cool Masters down here 42-25 in the first half.
They got to be careful they don't get blown out in the second period. That's traveling.
Travel. We'll turn you over now to Andre Velosa. What's the latest?
Jerick Nakpil sees this as his true comeback to the pros after being diagnosed with colon cancer 2 years ago. It was a dark chapter, but with the support of fellow survivors like L.A. Tenorio and of course his family, he slowly found his way back, not just to good health, but to the game he loves. He began playing locally a year after chemo, and now with the international opportunity, he says, Andrea, I hope this is my time to really come back. While he's still navigating his health, this is a big step toward fully returning to basketball. Sandy and Bill.
And so far, he is playing good as a cancer survivor.
And you know, it's very challenging because cancer takes away your energy.
Yes.
And that's everything to an athlete.
Bryce Dennis getting the rebound as Nakpil will not score from that corner. Bryce Dennis attacking the front.
I think Cisse is getting a little tired because of all the banging.
Well, the other import of Arctic Flow is here already. That's Victor with Joel. Three-pointer. They're not hitting their shots. They're now 3 out of 11 from the field, from long distance, and the Long Lions throws it away.
Not to be harsh, but they're kind of playing lazy basketball. One pass, they put up a three-pointer.
6 minutes and 46 remaining. Francis Camacho back in the game.
They have to chop some of this lead off before
Yeah.
halftime. It'll be too hard to chew it down with one bite. And this is the problem. Cisse was posted up very well, had sealed his man, and didn't get the ball.
Disoyo. AJ Vidog throws it up and scores. 44-27. Chi missing inside. He is 6 foot, what, 6'5", 6'6"?
More. Looks like
He's
it.
a tall player. Quick hands there by Guangxi Chen.
Substitution. Mark Bautista for AJ Victor. 17 on the shot clock.
Alex Disoyo.
And, you know, I saw Clark Bautista play in high school, and he could really light it up from three-point range.
Yeah, he's been, no, that would be his third.
You know, I once saw him score 24 points in 5 minutes.
Wow, that's
All
huge.
three-point shots.
Foul is going to be on Alex Disoyo. 5 minutes and 41 remaining. In the first half, 44-29.
The Flow Masters have to be a little more patient here because they're not using up enough clock to set up.
They're the master of being cool.
But now they're getting cold.
But the flow is bad.
Yes, so far.
The flow of their offense is really bad here in the first
Yes.
half, I tell you. Francis. Oh, he heard us.
Yes.
Camacho.
He threw off Bryce Dennis there, who didn't know when to jump up to try to block his shot.
Wang Chi-Chan puts the move. He gives it to Dennis. Bryce. That corner is always open.
And they're always
And that's
making
the
it.
third time that they will score from that area.
But you count the number of passes it took to get that open shot, and then you compare it to Arctic. Sometimes it's just 1 or 2 passes.
46-31, 5 minutes remaining. And the first half, we're glad that you can join us. Camacho asking for the ball, getting entangled with Bryce, and Francis is fouled inside.
Yes. Bryce made the mistake of fronting him.
Yep.
Because they've been exploiting that mismatch. He's a much smaller player.
Francis Camacho has been a veteran of so many commercial wars. Here in the Philippines, they call it, in Luzon, they call it Ligang Labas.
Yes, yes.
Here in the Visayas and in Mindanao, they call it Panalay.
Yes.
In China, they call it Wild Ball.
Yeah. In other words, it's not your regular league.
And we are, you and me, we are wild boys.
Speak for yourself.
46-32. By the way, Mark
Well,
Dundan is watching us right now.
You're the one who lives here, remember?
I would like to thank the mayor of LAPU-LAPU for hosting us.
Oh, yeah.
Mayor.
This is a very nice
He will
venue.
be the congressman of LAPU-LAPU come July 1st.
There you go.
And Cindy Chan, the wife, will be the mayor come July 1. Wang Chi-Chen again scoring. After missing 2 straight from the field, he is now in double figures.
Lead is 15 points. So they've Arctic has stopped the bleeding, but the problem is now you can't really rest the important players on your team because you only have 9. And if the import gets to play in the second half, 10.
48-32. Alex for 3. Will not get the bounce and last touch.
He had Cisse rolling to the basket and didn't toss it inside.
Look at Cisse complaining.
Yeah. Oh, he has every right to.
But he is 6'10". Winky Liu is 7'2".
Yeah, he looks small next to Winky Liu.
Oh, Winky with a beautiful
Whoa!
escape. 4 points now for Winky Liu.
We have to explain that his name is not Winky. Okay, it's Winky.
And how will you pronounce it? It's Winky? Winky.
Yeah,
With a little wink.
I will not try to pretend to guess.
Bryce. Wang Chi-Chen is ahead. Francis is on him. What a move, and he will miss.
Good defense there. Kept away from foul trouble.
I really love this A-boards from China. Very soft.
Bautista's gotten cold because he hasn't been getting the ball.
He has 4 triples already here in the first half, as Bryce will miss. And Winky Liu, in terms of scoring, this is his best first half so far.
Absolutely.
In the Asian tournament. He now has 6 points and
And
1 dunk.
And the lead is 19. We still have more than 3 minutes to go.
Largest lead of the game, 52-33.
Easy pickings. Nothing Cisse could do there. He was in the no-charge zone.
Victor Rijol, the other import, is here already wearing. He'll be wearing.
He's the only one with a
number
dry uniform. This first half is blowing by really fast. A lot of great execution by the Long Lions. presence of mind, particularly.
Oh, what a block there by Winky. And
But he was too busy admiring his handiwork that he
after the
forgot.
block, he looked at.
Yeah,
That was a stare, not a look.
yeah, stare down.
Guangzhou Chen misfires on the 3 attempt.
Oh, that should be a technical on Bryce for hanging onto the rim.
Oh. There will be a foul called against Sun. Oh, that's time.
And
Sorry,
finally, Tosh Chisay gets to sit down.
Victor with Jul is in the game for the first time. I've seen this guy play
Yeah.
many years ago.
No
Panalay.
No warm up, no nothing. Oh, a lot of international basketball players have settled here in Cebu.
Yeah, a lot of them, especially from our players from
From the PBA even. Daryl Smith lived here for a very, very long time.
maybe 40 years
Yeah,
after
playing in the Philippine
Yeah.
Basketball Association.
a lot of basketball legends
Local legends. Junmar Fajardo.
in the 50 greatest players. We have how many?
Junmar Fajardo, Boy Cabahug,
Arnie Tuadles.
Arnie
Was it-
Tuadles. And then you have some others like Greg Slaughter, Roel Gomez. Oh, Don Ontiveros.
Manny Paner.
Don Ontiveros, acting mayor of Cebu
Yeah.
City.
Final 2 minutes of the first half. Victor. Oh, good bounce pass there.
Give and go.
Ho ho.
So that shows you his role is different from Cisse.
Yeah.
Which means they would complement each other.
And he's more quick.
Yeah.
And he loves to play the 3 and 4 spot.
Yes, there you
Tosh
go.
is a center, sometimes forward.
Yeah. He's basically a rebounder.
And
Doesn't have the same
sometimes
agility of footwork.
His mind is not on the game. He's sometimes the point guard.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. A minute 43 to go. Victor with Jul. I've seen this guy play.
Yeah.
Is a good acquisition for the Arctic Flow Cool Masters.
Versatile, good passer, has football.
And he's
good
also a
footwork.
master of being cool.
Perfect fit.
And Bryce Dennis at the line for the first time here. A huge advantage by the Long Lions here in the first half.
19 points, or yeah, 19
At one time it
points.
was 20 points, right?
Now it will be if he makes this free throw.
Bryce goes 2 out of 2, a product of our TAT Combine in Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta's a beautiful place. Beautiful place. I covered the 1996 Olympics there. Very friendly, very
Oh,
warm.
I wasn't born then. Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't
Sorry.
born. You already graduated from college.
Oh, just like that, and Victor committed a turnover. Jet lag, baby, jet lag.
Yes.
57-37
Only a minute and a half left.
on a bad pass by Bryce Dennis to the corner.
I think the Arctic Flow Masters really have to, exert more effort on defense as well. And not allow this lead to really get out of hand. Tang and V took getting some words in with each other. And you know how these veteran players are. They won't take anything from younger guys.
AJ Vituk for the third time, he will go to the line.
First time that the Lions are in penalty ahead of Arctic.
AJ Vituk, he was 0 of 3 from the field back in the third period and 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. Played 6 minutes in the first quarter. 57-38.
Lead is 19 points. At this point of the game, still somewhat manageable.
AJ.
So better matchup against Winky Liu.
And a bad pass by Vituk. Bryce with the quick hands. And he drops it. Oh, what a fake. And Victor will be called for the foul.
Second, and he's only been on the floor for a couple of minutes.
Number 71, that's his second personal foul.
Number 2 on him at the line is Sun.
That's what we're talking about. Presence of mind, maturity. You know, he went up to the fake, spun around, and got an open look.
And you know, this guy has been with the team since last year. Played only 1 game in the Pasi leg, or our first leg this year. Played only for, 2 minutes, and then he suffered an injury.
Well, good to see him back.
21-point lead now for the Guangzhou Lions. There's the trap.
And now they're putting full court pressure.
Good screen.
They're hoping to get a 2-for-1.
Nakpil with a strong move. It will count.
Yes, they've managed to realize that Bryce is somewhat of a liability on defense because he plays very deep.
That's his 4th personal foul.
He came out to help.
Yes.
Bonus free throw for Jarek Nakpil.
So as Andrea mentioned earlier, Nakpil is a colon cancer survivor, but now he's okay and he's in the Asian tournament. Welcome to the Asian tournament.
Yeah, that's a great story. Less than a minute to go. Both teams in the penalty.
Coach Kevin Connolly of the Long Lions. Dennis. .40 seconds to go. Back out to Sun. What a fake. He shoots over Victor.
Oh, good block.
She is blocked from behind by Nakpil. Francis. And Francis throws it away.
See that again. Why not give the ball to the point guard
Yeah.
and run the proper play?
He usually goes to his left.
Yes. Now they're going to use up the clock here.
2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Five seconds.
Oh, what an open lane. Where was the
like
defense?
the opening of the Red Sea. 3, no. Well, I'd love to see Victor and Tosh in the third period playing together.
I'm sure we will.
Our Spalding move of the game. This is the first dunk of Winky Liu here in the CEBU leg of the Asian tournament. Winky Liu.
Nice move here.
With 6 points in the first half. And that is our Spalding move of the half. 61-41.
Hawak ko ang laro.
To help get good gut health, Yakult!
Tulong proteksyon yan! Only Yakult has 8 billion live LCS in every bottle that may reach the intestines alive. LCS is scientifically proven to help balance out bacteria, help improve digestion, and help boost immunity. Panalo ka dyan!
Introducing Converge Superfiber X. Supercharged internet plans with boost mode speeds. Each plan comes with a Converge experience box. Powered by next generation Wi-Fi 6. Choose the plan that fits your lifestyle. Play, Max, or Ultra. Get premium access to super in-demand entertainment with Sky TV. Supercharge your entertainment with high-speed internet at great value with Converge Superfiber X.
We're back here inside the beautiful Hoops Dome here in the city of Lapu-Lapu in Cebu. Our halftime score 61-41. The Guangzhou Long Lions they are ahead going into the third period. Winky Liu finishing with 6 points in the first half, and Bryce Dennis with 13 points.
Yes, 3 players in double figures already for the Lions, and only one, which is Francis Camacho, in double figures for Arctic Flow. And if you look at all the numbers, most of them really are pointing the way of the Long Lions. Points from turnovers 15-8, fast break points 14-8, biggest run 11 straight points. So for the Long Lions, rebounds, that's of turnovers, which we already mentioned. But I think it's also because Arctic Flow is not really playing as a team. They take the first available shot. They all want to attack the basket. Even Cisse has lost the ball thrice, dribbling to the hole.
So, as expected, it's Tosh Cisse and Victor Vigil will see action together. Francis Camacho, top scoring with 10 points.
Yes, lucky for Cisse that he was able to get some rest at the end of the second quarter. So let's see if they can change the flow of this game. And for the Long Lions, what I don't understand is why they're trying to match up Bryce Dennis in the low post. They tend to switch a lot.
All right, third quarter here. Sandy Grubo with Bill Velasco. Bryce puts it up and puts it in.
You forgot the fabulous Andrea Veloso, who insists on being mentioned.
Did I?
I think you did it on purpose.
Victor trying to create space, but he was not able to move. Guangchi Chen, Francis inside, and thought he was fouled. Complained to referee Ubina. Bad pass there by the Long Lions.
And that's what I'm talking about. The Arctic Flow really has to define the roles of each team. Who is really the point guard? Who's really the shooting guard? They have enough. They have players who can slash to the basket, no question about it. And now they have 2 imports, so that gives them size to match up.
Look at Tosh. We'll start from the top. Putting on the move, he kicks it out to Victor for 3.
That play could work for them.
Rebounded by Bryce. Son for 3. And look
Whoa.
at Winky Liu. As Victor Vigil will take the bonus free throw here. This will be his first trip to the free throw line. Did not see action in the first quarter. Now he has 3 points. 65-44.
If they get their act together, the Arctic Flow has a fighting chance here.
3.
They just conceded the first half.
Francis Camacho to Cruz.
That was a bad pass.
Bautista.
Bautista needs somebody to screen him so he can freely take the 3.
Tosh.
Traveling.
No.
Oh, there's a foul.
It's going to be on Chi.
He hesitated.
Foul number 12. That's his first personal foul.
65-44, still a 21-point lead. So far no trouble for the Long Lions.
Warning of Guangzhou Lions for delaying the game.
Oh, delay of game warning.
Yes.
What we called against the Long Lions. Kevin Connolly continues to talk to referee Alex Yanez.
Yes, and it's not romantic words that we're hearing from him. Bautista takes it himself.
Oh, that is his 5th.
He's got one of the quickest releases I've seen here in the Philippines. Now Camacho's getting frustrated. He's wondering where the defense was and whose assignment that was.
68 to 47.
They've got to work harder on defense, perhaps switch a little more. Rotate
Knocked
more
out of
quickly.
bounds.
Still 14 seconds on the clock for the Lions.
Ball stays with the Arctic Flow Cool Masters. 3. That's good.
Now he's going to do that all day. You know, the other teams have to keep an eye on him.
Back-to-back three-pointers by Clark Bautista.
But back-to-back
They cannot
three-pointers
afford
also.
to do that.
No,
The
you
Lions are ahead.
I think from the first minute, the wings have already been the vulnerable spot of Arctic, so they really have to spread out.
Sun stops. Guangzhou Chen. Bryce puts it up. And a foul will be called on Francis Camacho.
That's already frustration, you know. And he's going to get a warning and a talking to by the refs, I suppose, because, you know, you don't want to start anything.
There will be a review of the last sequence of play.
Uh-oh.
So we have a review. First review here in Cebu.
Of your respective pitches.
Another 7 minutes to go here. Coach Kevin, and that's Joel Ngo, the tech head of the TAT.
Camacho was pretending to put up his arm and then threw an elbow. Bam. An elbow uppercut.
See it again.
Watch this. He took the chest bump and then he lifted
The
his
extra
elbow
to
up.
the face. It's from another angle here. Well, that's a good call by referee Arnel Salazar.
And there's no place for that. I mean, you're down by 21. You have time. But those things, you just, you know, disrupt any momentum that you could build. The Arctic Flow getting deeper and deeper into trouble here. So let's see if they're going to announce a technical. Unsportsmanlike foul. Okay.
The foul was it called an unsportsmanlike?
I think it will be. It's maybe
You can
upgraded.
upgrade it
Yeah.
or stay with the original call.
Yes. But you cannot downgrade it. So finally, the refs have decided. Let's wait for the official announcement.
Unsportsmanlike foul.
Now he's trying to plead. But you know, the more you plead your case, the more guilty you look. He had his arm bent, you know.
Foul on number 23, and Suzu, that's his third personal foul. Unsportsmanlike foul on number 23, Francis Camacho, that's his third personal foul.
So the foul was called against Zhu.
But that's a non-shooting foul.
Yeah. And Francis will be called for the unsportsmanlike foul. That's for retaliation.
Yes. Because there was a bump first that was called the foul, but in response, he lifted his elbow up.
And
The refs have to be more firm, I think, and more decisive in exercising control.
Unsportsmanlike foul called on number Francis Camacho was called
That means he won't be ejected.
Inzuzu, for the first time, will be at the line. And this is huge already. 22 big points.
Yes.
Possession for GUANGZHOU Lions.
And they get possession, so that's a double black eye.
We'll turn you over now to Andre Veloso. What's the latest?
Just an update on Winky Liu, who's still dealing with pain in his right ankle and is currently getting treatment on the bench with ice applied to manage the swelling. Unfortunately, he has been advised not to return to the game.
Ooh.
Back to you guys.
That will
Oh.
hurt their campaign here.
Yes,
He's such a huge factor here.
exactly.
And this game is Guangzhou Chen will fire and rebounded by Victor.
And he was just starting to really showcase what he
yes.
could do.
Nakpil attacking the baseline. Nice pass. Tosh tossing the ball.
That's what they should do, play decoy. Don't get the defense to focus on them.
73 to 52. Bryce Dennis, the retrieval. Outside to Inzuzu for three.
So now,
This could be the start of
yes,
something big.
Arctic Flow is battling off the boards on an even case.
Bautista with a catch and shoot. And rebounded by Chi.
Oh, they got to get back. There you go.
Here is Nakpil. He throws it up and puts it in.
Casual jumper. Where was the defense?
73 to 54.
Well, if they can get this down to 10 or 12 before the end of the period,
Yep.
they'll be in good shape. And they're doing a much better job defensively now.
And they missed their last three shots from
Yeah.
far away.
Maybe that lull, that break in the game,
Yeah.
you know, really caused them to cool down a bit.
Bautista is open for three. Picked up by Guangzhou Chen.
that's getting more physical here.
Outside to Zhu. Three-pointer. That's good.
Ouch. Lead is up to 22 again. And halfway through the quarter, time is really running out on Arctic Flow.
Nakpil, I love his mid-range
Yes.
shots.
It's very relaxed. It's like that's his bread and butter.
Bryce puts it up and puts it in.
Joel was late coming over.
You know, the defense of the Arctic Flow showing
A lot of
a little,
cracks.
a little aggression. I'd love to see them with a little aggression.
Yes.
Reverse is good for.
That's what you want. CSA coming from the weak side.
Sun,
Finally, they covered the wing.
and he puts it up. Doesn't go in. Rebounded by Cruz. Here come the Cool Masters, and Cruz will miss on the layup. Nakpil the retrieval. Bryce defending.
Finally
Nice
goes
spin
the other
move.
way.
Basket will count.
That's what we're talking about. So happy to see players like Nakpil really stepping up.
Coming up next, it's the Aces and Guangdong.
Oh, the Aces again. They're always exciting to watch.
And they have a new import.
Oh. It's not you, is it? No. You declined.
Three.
See, that's now the long lines need to start running it up here because they've been
nice.
missing from three-point range.
Nice move by Guangzhou Chen. And Tosh was caught napping in there. Tosh.
There's a push.
He is from Sierra Leone. He is 29 years old. Played in the CESAFI 2019. And we have a substitution. We have a timeout. We'll be right back. Winky Liu. We just can wish that he is okay.
Yes. We hate to see it when a player gets hurt because it changes the complexion of the game.
And we play every day,
And
except
we do.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I always ask this to our analysts that TAT, the chemistry will be a major factor.
Yeah.
And the conditioning.
Absolutely.
Is she-
And today, two of these teams are going to play twice.
Yeah.
Because we have an odd number of playing days.
Tosh played for the University of Cebu.
UC.
Yes. In 2019.
UC, UV, USC, they've all had really good basketball programs.
Wang, nice extra pass. Wang not able to score. Bryce not able to handle it. The Tabak Cruz. Here is Nakpil.
Nakpil has been doing very well in this
Yeah.
quarter, and
Yes.
the lead is slowly eroding.
Blocked by Victor. Tosh puts it down.
Oh, they lose it.
And he's hurt. Bryce. And that's the problem when you dribble high, as Sun will score from long distance.
Well, the taller you are, the higher the
That's the
dribble.
problem.
And he's not supposed to dribble.
Yes.
He's the designated
Yes.
rebounder.
2.5 remaining. Inside pass is broken up.
Yeah, I like the two-man game developing between the two imports. Oh, that was a very poor foul. If you're going to foul, put your arm across the body so he can't lift his arms up to shoot. It was down to 17 points in the blink of an eye. It's back to 22.
Wang Chi-chen, now there's a lot of fans. Remember when we were in Pasig last year during the winter
Oh,
tournament?
yes.
There's so many fans.
It's like the whole province was there.
Yeah. Well, we are inviting all of the Cebuanos to
Oh, yeah.
drop by at the Hoops Dome. Admission is free. The Asian tournament is here. Bill Velasco is here also.
And so is Sandy Grumo, the Cebuano legend.
And we will be covering the Asian tournament until Sunday.
Yes, we'll have the finals for this leg on Sunday.
Yeah.
And there's also the cumulative picture to speak about.
This famous race by Alexander, Xavier Alexander.
Yep.
Championships are won on Sundays.
Yeah.
Here with the TAT.
Here in the TV.
Well, it starts
They're
on Monday.
only one on Sundays.
Yeah. So that's why when they were defeated by the Macau Black Bears in the first game in China, he told the boys, the Macau Black Bear players, that championships were won on Sundays.
There you go.
But they lost to the Black Bears.
Oh, that's traveling.
A minute and a half remaining in the third period. Guangdong and the Aces will play.
See, now
Next.
the problem is time is already a factor now.
Yes. Victor is a little bit,
He looks rusty.
yeah.
Passing is there, but the shooting is not.
You cannot say he's out of control. You cannot say he's out of shape, but he is a little bit,
He's got the right idea, but he hasn't had time to fit into the system yet.
for lack of a better word, dizzy.
Jet lag, you said?
Yes, and because he has a new teammates.
Yeah.
His new teammates is new with this team. 88-65. We always say that this Guangzhou Long Lion team is a very dangerous team.
and
because
they're
they've been
armed.
together since
Yeah.
last year.
Yes, and you can see the gradual improvement.
Yeah.
You cited their field goal shooting.
And they've improved a lot since day one.
Yes,
Cruz scores.
1 quarter, 23-point lead. Oh boy, you do the math.
Bryce for three. Victor Disoyo. Francis.
Now they're guarding Camacho.
That's a big three-pointer from Cruz. And I like the ball movement that time.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, end of the third period. The fourth and final quarter coming up next. We'll be right back. Let's take a look at this replay here as Nakpil will score for the Arctic Flow Cool Masters. He's their #1 scorer here in the game. I love his shooting touch from mid-range.
Like I said earlier, they have the material, they have the tools. It's just that everything has not yet come together for them. They're not playing cohesively.
91-71, still a 20-point lead. The Desui brothers are providing us with good numbers.
There you go.
You know, it was a very close first quarter with 9 lead changes and 1 dead. And after that, it was all Guangzhou Long Lions bill.
You know, if you look at the assists numbers, 24-23.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, but that means that's almost the same. But it's really more of the three-point shooting. Overall, you know, the Guangzhou Long Lions have 12.
Well,
It feels like more, though.
If you will take a look at the stats, they're shooting 37.5 points, or 37.5% from long distance here.
Yeah.
And the average,
That's a decent number.
37% during leg 2.
Wow, that's consistency.
Victor will go to the free throw line. Victor Rijol. I give him 2 games. I will give
For
him 2
what?
games. One of these days he will have his breakout game.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
He will have his night.
But you're right. He really plays more like a small forward.
It's not like us that when we see the microphone, the energy will be different.
Assuming we still have energy.
Wang Chi Chen putting on a series of moves, and he traveled without a visa.
You know, what impresses me about the Long Lions is normally, you know, you lose your starting center and your game should collapse. But no, they've even improved their lead.
And they're quicker than ever.
Exactly. That's the other advantage.
Wang Chi Chen with 16 points. Sun with 22. Dennis with 20 points.
Imagine
Son.
that. New addition to the team.
Oh, nice steal by Nakpil, picking the pocket of Sun. And it was not empty. It was not an empty pocket.
Yes. Yeah, but they need more of that. They need stops, period. And they need to guard the wing shooters.
Cruz trying to defend the Sun from long distance. That's what I'm talking about, Bill.
Yes, they haven't fit in to the system.
Look at that.
Oh, he looks very unhappy. But he's smiling.
Nakpil and Vigil not talking to each other there. Wang,
they might-
Dennis. Cruz tightly guarding Bryce. Guangzhou Chen picked up by Victor. Victor goes hard inside, draws the foul, and they will count it.
It will count because he picked up the ball and didn't dribble anymore.
Yeah, when he
And
heard
of
the
course,
whistle.
Of course, Kevin Conley is not going to be happy about that. So 2 consecutive baskets now by
I like that move.
Arctic Flow. So the lead is 18.
Better shooting from the line by the Cool Masters. 71%, 10 out of 14 from the free throw line. A warning will be cold. Against Kevin Connolly, and I'm looking at Coach Garrett Kelly of the Macau Black Bears clapping.
No love lost
He's been
there.
wondering why until now.
I think Arctic Flow should just attack the basket.
Bryce puts it up and puts it in.
That's a very difficult move.
Yeah.
You know, you're lobbing it over the defensive player, and that takes a lot of practice.
The call came from far away, but it was a good call.
Yeah. And that will put the Long Lions in penalty.
It was a difficult shot.
Very
and
difficult. No, he
you have
did
to
that
do it.
earlier, but he used the backboard.
93-73. Victor puts the move. He goes inside. He hangs in the air
Okay.
and scores.
Some progress
See?
now.
See?
Yes.
I'll give him this game.
Yeah. And you know, he gave away the first quarter already and half of the second quarter.
I think he is trying to feeling the game and feeling his teammates.
Yeah, this is 18, the closest they've been since midway through the third quarter.
And how about that? Oh, the shot of Guangzhou Chen did not go in from
I think
long distance.
they're starting to relax a little bit. Plus, you know, they're adjusting to the absence of Winky.
Way off the target.
Yeah.
We go to the corner. Wang. Oh, shooting in between the eyes of Victor.
The lead is suddenly back up to 21, just when we were, you know, singing the hopes of Arctic Flow.
96-75.
Well, the good news is Arctic Flow will get better.
Yeah,
They will get more coordinated.
you have 5 days to prove it. Step back. 2-pointer from Victor did not go in. Cruz scores downstairs.
Now, I'm kind of surprised why Clark Bautista is not in the game. He's been scoring. Oh, he's about to check in with Cisse.
Now, these are scorers. Di Soyo, Camacho,
Yeah.
Nakpil, and Cruz.
But are they good defenders too?
That's the problem.
question.
Cruz mishandled it and recovered. Nakpil. There's the cut by Di Soyo, blocked by Bryce, and he is fouled. Maybe our Victor is tired already. He will be taken out.
Maybe. I mean, he just got here, no warm up, no nothing. But expect him to be back. I don't think they can allow him to rest for long.
6.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. And coming up next, oh, that's Jolas De Leon, 36 years old.
See how unhappy he is.
Because he was looking at the monitor, the big LED in front of him.
Yeah. You know, even though the lead is kind of big, if you break it down, it's actually just a few little things.
yeah.
You know, making the extra pass, being more patient, boxing out. You know, these are the little things that mean a lot.
And
in
they're
a game.
playing a lot of one-on-one plays.
Yes.
Look at that. That corner is open again. And he will score again.
Oh, it's like the banks open on weekends. or the mailman delivering on weekends.
Camacho. And there's no sense of urgency for
Yes.
Arctic Flow.
It's the business as usual.
Tosh putting on the move inside. 2 points for Tosh.
But that starts on the defensive end. It's maybe too late to teach them something new in this game. Oh. What
Nice
happened?
pass by Sun.
Nakpil suddenly surrendered.
Tosh
Lost
fouling.
the ball and committed the foul. Yeah, you know, Guangzhou's already at the century mark. We're not even halfway through the fourth quarter.
3. 5.5 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Coming up next, the Aces and Guangdong will play. Nakpil with a move inside for 2. 100-82. High scoring ball game, Bill.
Yes, if you're the Lions. But you know,
182 points all in all for these two teams.
that's also a sign of something lacking in the defensive end.
Yep. And I could say for both teams.
Oh yeah.
Bautista crossing the timeline. Back out to Camacho. Camacho. Nakpil. Nice fake. He shoots. Oh, what a shot.
Having a very good game. Now the problem is, if Bautista is bringing up the ball, he's not going to get open shots because he's giving it up, then has to reposition himself. Getting a little physical now. Nakpil's laughing because he got away with something.
Tosh. Oh, nice pass. Oh, Bryce Dennis. With a beautiful move inside to
Yes.
Nakpil. What a look coming from the outside. Bautista with the assist.
Now they're piling it on.
Nice defense there by Tosh. Cruz for 3. Got it. 102-89.
I think the more that they play, the more their roles will be defined. I'm talking about Arctic Flow.
3 minutes and 30 to go. Dennis misfires. Picked up.
Now they're just experimenting.
Camacho will be called for the foul, and he's not happy with it because they're just down by 11, make that 12.
13.
Oh, 13 points. This is the closest.
Chochi has been complaining about the non-calls. He finally got one. Well, as they say, that's if you're a referee, that's how you know you did a good job, if only half of the people complain.
But the officials are reviewing it.
Yeah. Now, again, they're curbing the extra motions early in this game. I like that.
Francis Camacho. Number 4 on him.
Well, I don't think they're going to worry about him fouling out.
Well, Francis Camacho has been struggling here in the game. He has 10 points, Bill.
Mm-hmm. Now they're tightening up a little bit on defense, getting closer to the men and following the passers.
Inzuzu. Guangzhou Chen. He step out of bounds.
Still complaining.
That's the passion, and sometimes it's often misdirected.
Well, they're young players.
3:07 remaining here in the game. First game here in the city of Lapu-Lapu. The Asian Tournament, leg 3 here in Cebu. Cruz finding Bautista.
I think
way out.
that's better for them. If Cruz handles the ball and Bautista sets up the shoot, oh, that will count.
Yeah.
Don't look now. It's only an 11-point lead, and there's still under 3 minutes to go.
Tosh. Very focused going into the hole.
Yeah. Problem now is if they will run out of
Yeah,
time.
When we were in China, he was always asking me how are things going in Cebu right now. He loves Cebu.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like his second home.
Exactly.
He's from Sierra Leone. He is 29 years old.
People are very friendly. The food is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Yung Hao's son with 30 points, or make that 22 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals.
Now the question is, 2-33, the lead is 11. Is that enough time for Arctic Flow to steal this game? Because that's what.
If they will score here,
Yeah.
this game will be different.
They need to get some fouls too.
Nakpil. Oh, going closer to the
Okay.
rim,
Now
scoring over
it's-
Inzuzu.
1-digit lead.
102-93.
I think Bryce is going to try to take over this game.
Bryce, a product of our TAT combine. Outside shot, that's
Ah,
good.
That's big. That might put the game away.
105-93. Zoo will score.
Suddenly a 12-point lead with less than 2 minutes to go. That's really painful if you're Arctic Flow.
And how about Jarek Nakpil? 25 points here in the game.
Wow.
Bautista with a seductive fake. Cruz for 3. Rebounded by Guangzhou Chen.
That's all she wrote. And now they'll use some clock. Very smart.
Three. Oh, that's painful.
No, they were within 9 points. And suddenly, with 2 shots, the lead is 15 again.
Victor is back in the game.
Might be a little too late.
Where's Dennis? Scoring for the Guangzhou Lions.
Well, what this fourth quarter proved, partner, is that Arctic Flow has the material.
Yeah.
You know,
Mars Dennis with 27 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and 6 steals.
Two fouls out. But the job is done. 13-point lead, just a minute to go.
Jarek Nakpil, 29 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. It's 30 points already for
Wow.
this guy, Jarek Nakpil. What a comeback story.
And just
for him.
imagine if they were setting up their scorers better.
Problem was their defense. There's a lot of scorers for
Also,
this team.
it's defining,
Bautista, Nakpil, Camacho.
defining all the roles.
Yeah.
And that includes the defensive rotation.
108-96.
And the problem is if they want to score, they have to score quickly.
Tosh erasing his defender, and they will count it.
He's been getting continuity calls.
Too late, the hero. 108-98 with 43 seconds to go.
Ironically, it's the Lions who are in penalty. Oh, they get the ball back.
One-legged shot, no basket for Nakpil. The Dirk Nowitzki move.
Yes.
You know, it's very hard to do that.
And he made it his trademark. Brought a championship to Dallas.
Yeah, 2011 was so far the best NBA championship.
I was still a young boy at that time.
Yeah.
While we're telling lies. Only 13 seconds to go, 10-point lead. You know, we knew the
You were
mathematically
an
was
executive producer back then. That was in 90.
90.
Wang Chi Chen.
Yeah, they're just finishing up.
Wang Chi Chen did not dive, did not roll. Bad foul given up by Victor.
Ball number 14, Guang Chen. That's his fourth personal foul.
Oh no, it's going to be on Guang Chi Chen, his fourth personal.
2 free throws.
He grabbed Victor's arm. Now for Arctic Flow, they have to really just look at the positives of this game. Well,
Clark Bautista able to score to end this game. So final score 108 to 100. Another big win for the Long Lions.
yes.
Another great start for the team. Now let's take a look at our Spalding move of the game. No look pass to Bryce Dennis. Finishing the game with 27 points.
Great all-around effort by the Long Lions. There's still some flaws in their game, but overall, they're really very, very strong.
Final score 108 to 100. And our player of the game, Bryce Dennison, product of our TAT Combine in Atlanta, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and 6 steals. Turn you over now to Andrea Veloso. All right, Andrea, take it away.
Thanks, Sandy. Our best player of the game, none other than Bryce Dennis of the Loong Lions. Big win tonight, Bryce. Congratulations, and a lot of contributions from your teammates as well. How would you describe the flow you guys showed today?
We showed up like we were supposed to. We're young, we ran, we had a fast pace of ball, and we made a lot of shots tonight, so that's a good thing.
Bryce, we talked about pre-game, about your leadership to this team. How much responsibility you put on your shoulders to respond in a big way, especially in the upcoming game?
I think it's all my responsibility, you know, being a veteran, being a leader, trying to be a veteran. You know, this is my first few games out in the Asian tournament as well, so just doing the best I can to be a leader and uplift my team.
Good luck to your journey here with the Loong Lions. But for now, congratulations, Bryce, our best player of the game, Bryce Dennis of the Loong Lions. Back to you, Sandy.
All right, thank you very much, Andrea. Bryce Dennis, our best player of the game.
Yes. You know, again, Arctic Flow had a lot of opportunities, but you know, the Long Lions are really just so solid all around.
All right, up next, Guangzhou will take on the Aces. Don't go away.